Hello everyone, this is Rizwana Rathod. I am working as a nursing lecturer in Knowledge Institute of Nursing. I have completed my MSc Nursing in Mental Health Nursing. In previous session, we had seen regarding the dementia. Today we will see about the delirium. That is, we can call it as acute organic brain syndrome. So delirium is an acute organic mental disorder characterized by impairment of consciousness, disorientation and disturbance in perception and restlessness. Four things occur in the delirium, that is impairment of consciousness, disorientation to time, place and person, and disturbance in perception means sensory perception is disturbed, and also restlessness. Etiology. So what are the etiology? That is vascular infection, neoplastic, intoxication, traumatic, vitamin deficiency, endocrine and metabolic, metals and anoxia. So in vascular hypertensive encephalopathy means the person is having hypertension and also the encephalopathy, that is the disorder of the brain. Then cerebral arteriosclerosis means cerebral blood vessels are occluded by some fat deposition or calcium deposition. Then intracranial hemorrhage. Then infection encephalitis, that is inflammation of the brain, and meningitis means inflammation of the meninges. Then neoplastic. Neoplastic means it is a one type of cancer, means some lesions are there. Then intoxication. So intoxication means some substances which is deposited in our body and causes the toxication. It is caused by the effect of sedative hypnotic drugs, withdrawal effect of sedative hypnotic drugs. If the patient is continuously taking sedative hypnotic drugs and they abruptly stop the drugs, then it can cause the withdrawal effect. Then traumatic, subdural and epidural hematoma. In brain, there are subdural space, epidural space occur. So in that, then in this space, there is a bleeding occur, so we can call it as hematoma. Then laceration, post-operatively it also occur, and heat stroke can also cause the delirium. Then vitamin deficiencies, that is especially vitamin B6, that is thiamine, endocrine and metabolic, that is diabetic, coma and shock, uremia, mixed edema is a one type of endocrine disorder. It is the due to the thyroid disease or thyroid gland disease. Then hyperthyroidism and hepatic failure. Then metals. Heavy metals means which is deposited in our body: lead, manganese and mercury, carbon monoxide and toxics. Then anoxia means absence of oxygen, that is anemia, pulmonary or cardiac failure. So these are the causes by which delirium occurs. Then clinical features means impairment of consciousness. There is a clouding of consciousness which is ranged from the drowsiness to stupor and coma. Drowsiness means there is some sleepiness and some wakingness. Then stupor means body is not responding to any word, and coma means fully unconscious. Then impairment of attention means they cannot attend on every, means difficulty in shifting attention, focusing and sustaining attention. Then perceptual disturbance means illusion and hallucination are occurred. Then disturbance of cognition means impairment of abstract thinking, immediate and recent memory. If you are learn about the mental status examination, you can know what is abstract thinking, immediate and recent memory. Then psychomotor disturbance, hypo or hyperactivity occur, right? Then disturbance of the sleep wake cycle, that is insomnia, or in severe cases total sleep loss or reversible of sleep wake cycle. Means sleep wake cycle is disturbed. Disturbance of the sleep wake cycle, insomnia, or in severe cases total sleep loss or reversal of sleep wake cycle. Then emotional disturbance also occurs, that is depression, anxiety, fear, irritability, euphoria. Euphoria means excessive of happiness, apathy, lack of emotional feeling or wondering, perplexity. Then course and prognosis. The onset is usually abrupt and the duration of an episode is usually brief, lasting for about a week. Means abrupt means suddenly occur, right? The duration of episode is brief, lasting for about a week. Then what is the treatment of delirium? So we can give identification of cause and its immediate correction. Means we can identify the cause: 50 mg of 50% dextrose IV for hypoglycemia. If hypoglycemia is there, we can give the 50 mg of 50% dextrose. Then O2 for hypoxia. If lack of oxygen is there, we can give oxygen therapy. 100 mg of vitamin B1 IV for thiamine deficiency. Vitamin B1 deficiency is there, thiamine deficiency is there, we can give 100 mg of IV vitamin B1. Then IV fluid for fluid and electrolyte imbalance. Then symptomatic treatment में benzodiazepam or antipsychotic. In nursing intervention, providing safe environment. District environmental stimuli keep unit calm and well illuminated. Means we can environmental stimuli mean light, noise. We can restrict it and keep unit calm and well illuminated. Means patient can see all the things. There should be always be somebody at the patient bedside and reassuring and supporting. There should be always one person at the patient bedside. That is, the person is continuously reassuring the patient and supporting. As the patient is responding to a terrifying, unrealistic world of hallucinatory illusion and delusion, special precautions are needed to protect him from himself and to protect others. Means patient is experiencing different kind of hallucination, illusions, and delusions. So we can take special precaution to protect the himself and to protect also others. Then alleviating patient's fear and anxiety. Remove any object in the room that seems to be a source of misinterpreted perception. Means any object which is cause the misinterpretation, we can remove it as much as possible. We have the same person all the time by patient bedside. Means and same nurse is keeping the patient's bedside, keep the room well lighted, especially at night. Then meeting the physical need of the patient, appropriate care should be provided after physical assessment. Use appropriate nursing measure to reduce high fever if present. Means if patient is having high fever, we can use appropriate nursing intervention. Maintain intake and output check. Mouth and skin should be taken care of. Monitor vital signs. Observe the patient for any extreme drowsiness and sleep, as this may be indication that the patient is sleeping into a coma. We can observe the patient for extreme drowsiness and it indicates that patient is slipping into the coma. Then facilitate orientation. Repeatedly explain to the patient where he is and what date, day and time it means. We can orient the patient to the time, place and person. Introduce people with name even if the patient misidentify the people. Have a calendar in the room and tell him what day it is. When the acute stage is over, take the patient out and introduce him to others. Then we see the organic amnestic syndrome. So what is organic amnestic syndrome? It is the organic brain. It is characterized by the impairment of the memory and global intellectual functioning due to underlying organic cause. There is no disturbance of consciousness. So etiology, head trauma due to hypoxia, lack of oxygen, brain tumors, stroke, bilateral temporal lobectomy, herpes simplex, encephalitis. Then thiamine deficiency, the most common cause, chronic alcoholism. It is also called Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. Wernicke encephalopathy is an acute phase of delirium receding amnestic syndrome, while Korsakoff syndrome is a chronic phase of amnestic syndrome. Means Wernicke's encephalopathy is an acute phase of delirium, but Korsakoff syndrome is a chronic phase of amnestic syndrome. Clinical manifestation, recent memory impairment, anterograde and retrograde amnesia. Means before and after, what are the event occurring? They have forgot, there is no impairment of immediate memory, then management treatment for underlying